performing HB estimation by Charlie's method. So the apparatus required are Charlie's comparator, HB pipette, then HB micro pipette, then we need N by 10 HCl. So we have a stock N by 10 HCl, and we also taken N by 10 HCl in this amber bottle, and we need distilled water. So this is the apparatus for HB estimation. And what we are going to do is, rather than encouraging mouth pipetting, we are using micro pipette, already calibrated with 20 microliters. Okay, so this is 20 microliter micro pipette, and I have another pipette for drawing HCl, N by 10 HCl. So these are the apparatus, and we will do the test now. So what is the first thing? We need to take N by 10 HCl up to the 2 mark in the HB tube. So in the bottom you can see 2 mark. So with the help of a pipette, take N by 10 HCl. So I'm using large pipette here, not calibrated. So I will add. I will add more. There is a thumb rule of the pipetting. The test tube should be the height of your eyes. That is one thumb rule for adding. Okay. Yeah. So now this is up to second mark. You can see this is up to second mark. Okay. So I have taken N by 10 HCl. Then what is the next step? We need to add blood. 20 microliters of blood. So I'm taking an EDTA blood, freshly collected. Okay. All right. So in this freshly collected EDTA blood, we are taking 20 microliters with a calibrated pipette. So I have taken 20 microliters, and we'll add this into the HB tube. Yeah. So I added 20 microliters. I know it's on the top. Now we need to mix it. So what I will do is, I will use a distilled water for mixing purpose. So first I will add roughly some amount of water to dilute it. So first I am going to dilute it. See, now it's gradually turning into brown color because it's converting to acid hematine. Then I need to mix it. So mix this sample with the help of stirrer. So it should be evenly, mixed, okay? So blood has been hemolyzed now, and it's converting to brown. Yesterday we got issues with reagent, but today it's converted to brown, okay? So there is a brownish tint now. So there is some small RBC sediment in the bottom. The reason is we need to take a peripheral prick, okay? Peripheral blood sample will be ideal sample rather than EDTA, because EDTA might got some chelated deposits in the bottom. Anyway, so now you can see it's a deep brown colored complex, right? Now what we need to do, this need to be diluted by comparing it with the standard comparator. So keep this in a standard comparator, and you will start adding distilled water. So drop by drop you need to add the distilled water. So I added few drops of distilled water, and I'm going to mix it. I know I'm not able to see it, but let me. Oh, it's lining too much. To be diluted. This color should match with that, okay? That's it. Yes. I had it more. Okay. Anyway, it's okay. Actually, there is one small fine. Proceed. I will say we got the color. Actually, I over diluted distilled water. Okay, it became too pale. Anyway, so now the color of test tube has been matched with the comparator. Okay, so after matching, you will remove the tube and you will see the upper reading. Okay, See upper reading, Miss Diksha. What is the upper reading now? 16, right? So what is the normal value of hemoglobin? 12 to 16. So this is a normal.